Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Good, I hope. Well, I know it's been a while, but here's another video. So, um, before I wanted to do my first grade curriculum because I have mostly everything for that. Sadly, I am still in the process of doing my curriculum. There's still some things that I'm having to purchase. Mail's running slow, and I've been kind of slow making up my mind about what I wanted to do or buy. So, but first, before I even do that video, I just want to kind of talk about the elephant in the homeschool curriculum world. um, and that's that curriculum. So, um, I don't want to step on anyone's toes, and I certainly don't want to be like, told y'all. I do not want to do that. Sorry, my kids are playing a game in the back. Anyway, it's kind of loud. But anyway, um, it's very problematic. And what I want to say is when you are choosing to to find curriculums for your kids, don't be afraid to get what's not popular. Sorry, I'm in Japan and it's still morning. So I'm still drinking coffee, but I really wanted to get this video out to you guys. I really want to say what's on my chest. Now, for me, when I first saw that curriculum, there was a lady that I really do like, and I still love her. In every video and Instagram post, I love her even more. But she did recommend it, and I felt, I would try it. She wasn't like an official spokesperson for them, but she was helping them out with like a little bit of diversity because she used it. She was a school teacher herself, I believe, and so she was just kind of giving them some pointers on how to make it a little bit more inclusive and not exclusive. But one thing I did want to mention about that is sometimes the more out of your way you have to make things inclusive, and this is based on my own personal experience. I am a little bit older than most homeschool mamas, but I think me and this one lady that I follow, I have a feeling she and I are about the same age. She might be a few years older than me, but she really had good intentions. She's not a follow what everybody else is doing. I just feel that she was using something, she was trying it out, and she wanted to see how it fit for her children. In the process, she brought up some things that she felt could use a little bit more tweaking, which was the diversity and inclusive issues. Now, for me, I am a military spouse. I have been in situations to where people do go and make sure, like groups, that you are included and you do feel welcome. And at the same time, in my experience, it's been, oh girl, yes, come on, welcome, sister, like that. And then after you get so comfortable, not some of the times, but every single time, after you get comfortable, you get hit with a bombshell. And that's when everyone's true colors comes out. And in the civilian world, before you have a layoff, your company doesn't do anything. They say, okay, we have too many people working. One of the ways we can save money is to let people go. But before you get to that, they say, people are going to leave by attrition. And that's people getting fired for just, coming in late or, just doing silly stuff. Or people just quitting and finding another place of employment. And in my experience, I have found that a lot of these groups and people and publishers, they will include everybody, this big melting pot of people. And then I just feel they go to their original mission and they get to go back to being exclusive because the people they originally went out of their way to include, they fall off by attrition. Because it's now, oh, I don't want to be a part of that. But at the end of the day, you can't say, I didn't include people, because they did. They even went to the extremes of, getting help, outside help, to make sure that they included everyone. But at the end of the day, they go back to their original mission, and you fall off. And then their original mission has been met, to make things for who they want to make it for. But at the same time, they can still say, we tried our best and they left. But anyway, so if you were a firm believer in it and you bought it, don't even feel bad. And that's something else we have to work on, especially as women. We're always defined by the choices that we make. And everybody's like, they're victim blaming without victim blaming, It's kind of like in a covert, passive aggressive way. Like, well, you should have known better. Well, you know what? I didn't know better. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes people can have certain intentions, and they're very, very slick and covert about it. So you didn't know. So don't even feel bad. It's just that things and people were exposed, and that's just what it is. And even like their spokesperson, I really did like her, because I felt she kind of schooled the way I school, and not many people do that. Like, I know a lot of people are so free with their kids' education. Like, they may not do math. They feel math is my kids baking cookies with me. But for me, I'm like, my kids can't retain that. And there's nothing wrong with it. One of my really good friends, she schools that way, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for me and my children, we like workbooks. We like sitting down. We like some structure. Even though, like, I'm real chill and mellow. Like, I don't do too much fussing. And, if my daughter, if we're doing reading, and she wants to do math, sometimes it's like, girlfriend, whatever, just do it. Whatever you want to do. So, but this lady, she was their spokesperson. I really followed her because I really did like her. I felt she schooled the exact same way that I school. The original lady that I'm speaking of, that was helping that one company with their diversity issues, that I like her method of teaching. But for my kids are younger than hers. Her children are very much advanced. So I think my kids would be, they would I don't think they would thrive in her type of teaching environment. My kids aren't slow or anything, but they're not advanced as her children are. So, I like her style of teaching, but and I watch her videos because I learn a lot from her. But my kids are they're not as advanced, so I couldn't implement what she does. But this other lady, I felt that I could, and just seeing the things that she's posting in her stories, and it's just like, I don't think that I could align myself with someone like that. Like the one lady was saying, my favorite YouTuber was saying, you got your ways to kind of mask what things really are. But anyway, I just had to get those things off my chest, and if you still want to continue to use it, don't feel the pressure to stop. It's just that it's people's own personal choices. But for me, it's just, when you see everybody doing it, I just felt, it was a good look. If you are using this for, like, I know a lot of mamas are supplementing their husband's income, and or they're having their own money by way of their YouTube and their Instagram, and I feel like it's so good that you can get out there and do that. But don't feel the pressure to buy certain things and have certain products because everybody else is using it and doing it. And I just feel it was very much what's the word I want to use, it was not only trendy, but it was a gimmick to me. All of the beautiful pictures and the artwork, I just felt Do you like that, or do your kids? Because I can't see a 5-year-old just being like, oh my God, the use of watercolors. And I just didn't see that. But I mean, some children are really artsy and they could appreciate it, but mine didn't really appreciate it. But anyway, so if I, and also, you know, I don't want anybody to feel like, because it is working for some people, you know, maybe just don't use that one aspect of the curriculum. Like if your children are thriving and succeeding with all the other ones, do so. But, and I don't even want to say stop using it altogether. If you keep an open mind in what you want your children to learn. But for me, it's like once the trust is gone, it's gone. There's no getting it back. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't go out and rob a bank and then they catch up with you and it's like, okay, here's the money back. It's like, okay, thank you, but you still gotta go to jail. But anyway, I'm just saying, just take a long, hard look at it. And if you're continuing to use it because your children are doing so well. Because I too am if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But some stuff is broke, y'all. Broken. I know how to speak, but I'm just saying some things are broken. And you know, just kind of reevaluate. Take another look as to why you're using this. And that goes for any other curriculums out there. Think about the why. Why are you using this? What is your purpose? Is it for the likes? Is it for, you know, you wanting your Instagram to look good? Is it because, you know, you feel in order to be accepted, you have to use this curriculum? Ask yourself why. But if on the contrary, well, on the next side of it all, you really, I mean, your kids really could like it. You know, I can see some high schools especially liking it. You know, you got some classic stories and things. I see that as well. So I wouldn't banish anybody or make anyone feel bad. I remember that whole fiasco we had in the planner community. That's why I don't want to, like, you know, just beat people up who still want to use it. But I'm just saying, you know, just think about it. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling on about it, and I am going to get ready and set up for my first grade curriculum. I got 2 first graders, y'all. So anyway, bye.